Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 25th of November. Before I start the reading, I just want to pre-warn you it's really windy and stormy here in the UK today. So hopefully the wind will not affect the sound of this video. And so what I've done is I've just come into my tarot room all cozy and thought, right, let's do the readings. And I just love doing it. Any excuse to come in and do your readings. So I hope you're well. Just a pre-warning, my dog is in here with me. She doesn't normally join me, but she can be a bit whingy. So at the moment she's okay. She's laying down there. Okay, let's get on with your reading, Sagittarius. Oh, and happy birthday. It's your birthday season. I do have a Facebook group actually that I post once a month, whatever zodiac sign is coming around, and I do a full Celtic cross for you, so feel free to check that out. Anyway, let's get on with your reading for the week ahead. Dear Spirit Guides and Angels, please join me in this reading for Sagittarius and make it helpful, hopeful and healing. Thank you. Just did Scorpio's reading and it was absolutely beautiful. Lovely, look at that. 3 of Cups in your general energy. Opportunity. Oh, 10 of Cups. Page of Swords is in your challenge. 8 of Wands, what you don't see coming. And the Queen of Wands. Wow, this is a lovely reading. The energy, honestly, I've got butterflies in my tummy. It's like party time. And it probably is because it's your birthday month. So the 3 of Cups, this is about celebration, networking, friends, friendship groups. Just, yeah, lovely, supportive. Maybe for some of you, there's 3 of you in a friendship group, or it could even be a work situation. It's cups, it's matters of our heart. It's about things that make us very happy. Yeah, and lovely. It's just lovely. Again, for some of you, you'll be celebrating birthdays, obviously, and getting together with friends. The 10 of Cups is in your opportunity, and it's exactly the same thing. It's like, yes, you know, let's have a good time. Everybody's happy. There's an opportunity for you to make yourself happy and fill your own cups. This is your month. This is your time to do it. That's what I want to say to that. Yeah, this is just lovely card. It's a 10. It's like the absolute pinnacle of love around you and support. The Page of Swords is here as a challenge. Now, the Page of Swords, wow, this is so interesting. So, in your Celtic Cross in my Facebook group, you had the Page of Swords as an outside influence. And I said there could be somebody around you that could be a little bit jealous. And I was just about to say the same, and it's just reminded me of your Celtic Cross reading. Yeah, as a challenge, the Page of Swords can be quite cutting, quite sneaky. They can be somebody who's just watching you from, you know, from behind the curtains, I want to say, and just I wonder if you know, but we'll do a dive on this. I in your Celtic Cross reading, that's my dog moaning. It came up with the High Priestess that you had an inkling, so that's really interesting. 8 of Wands is what you don't see coming. This is really fast communication, lots of activity, lots of planning, lots of messages, appointments, and it's all good. It's all about things coming into alignment for you. It's Wands, it's your suit in the tarot, being an air sign, along with Aries and Leo. But here you are, the Queen of Wands in your advice and outcome. And this is, the Queen of Wands just is so magnetic. She's creative. It's like you've got a really good fire in your belly next week. There's determination. It's like you're really focused on something. So for some of you, it could be a work situation where, you know, you're like, right, okay, let's get work out the way, but in a good way, and then I can enjoy myself. Or there's that kind of energy, because she's party girl too, Queen of Wands. She's walks into a room. She likes the finer things in life. Not too much time for emotional things. but she could be her own boss. She just has that drive about her. Love this for you, Sagittarius. Let's have a look. Why do we have the Three of Cups here? Yeah. It's definitely networking, getting together with other people. Ha! That's clarified by the Eight of Wands again. Oh, goodness. The Seven of Swords. Somebody being sneaky. And the Strength card. Wow, okay. So the Eight of Wands with that Three of Cups is like there's a lot of activity going on between friendship groups or three people even. There's a lot of energy around these three people too. You do have the Seven of Swords. And now with that Page of Swords being your challenge, I think this is coming out that, yeah, there's somebody maybe within those three people there who isn't quite what they seem. And as I said, it's like they're sneaking around, they're being behind the curtain and just, but almost, now I know that some tarot readers use the word stalker, but I think that's really scary. I don't like using that word, but it is that. I don't know of another word to. It's just somebody keeping their eye on you and just watching what you're doing. Digitally, I want to say, by the way, or asking others. Maybe they're asking somebody in that friendship group, "What are you up to?" But it could be because they, want a relationship with you. But all it is just the way they're going about it isn't probably the best way. You've got the Strength card though. So this is the Strength card. This is the card of Leo. And what I want to say about the Strength card is, yes, it is about being strong and being able to deal with things and having the strength, the courage, the determination. But it is also about showing a little bit of a vulnerable side to yourself, because that's the most time when we're the most strongest, if that makes sense. Being able to ask for help, being able to show that, to stop putting on this brave face. And maybe there's somebody in that friendship group that is doing this. I'm really torn between it's somebody who's doing it because they're jealous, or there's somebody who's doing it because they're not telling you everything, and they're putting a brave face on it. But let's see. Ten of Cups is here in your opportunity, which is lovely. So it's more a case of, I don't know, as the reading goes on, we'll see. Why do we have the Ten of Cups here, please and thank you? That's clarified by the Four of Cups in reverse, the Seven of Cups, and the Queen of Cups. Wow. So the Four of Cups in reverse is saying that what you've done is you've recognized that things are just going, the same way every day, but you've put a stop to that and you've mixed things up a bit by the sounds of it. My dog's whining. I might have to kick her out in a minute. Bella, no, good girl. And yeah, the Four of Cups is about, when it's like same day, same thing. But if you can't do the same things every day and expect a different outcome. And I think you've realized that, and that's what you've done. You've really switched things around. You've got the Seven of Cups, which is about making choices. And variety is the spice of life, I want to say, with this cup for you. And it's like it's something that it's almost like you've recognized perhaps you've been a bit too much of a hermit, and you need to get out a bit more, or there's something coming next week that just lots of opportunities for you. And then we've got the Queen of Cups. And this is very motherly energy. She's very nurturing. She has the largest cup in the deck because she has the most love to give. She can be, I call her a smothering energy as well as a mothering energy. But I don't feel that here with that Ten of Cups. There's just an opportunity for you to really show your love, I think. For some of you, I want to say there's some sort of rekindling with a mum energy, I think, too. You've made the decision that maybe she doesn't contact, or this Queen of Cups doesn't contact you, and you're the one always doing the contacting. And it's like you've decided, well, I need to change this up a bit. Lots of cups there, though. Really interesting there. Now, let's have a look at this Page of Swords in your challenge. Yeah, they can be a bit cutting with their words. A bit immature, too. Well, the swords are attributed to air signs, so Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra. So that may be relevant for you. Pages can also be children. Let's have a look. Why do you have the Page of Swords as a challenge? Why do you have the page? Thank you. Oops. Okay. Interesting, you got the Ten of Cups with that. So we've got the Death card in reverse. This Page of Swords does not want change, is what I would say. They can see it on the horizon, but they're a little bit, I think they're worried they're going to get left behind, I want to say. Because you've got the Fool, and that is about starting again. But as a challenge, it's going to be like they don't want to. They want to go back to how things used to be, how things the old times were, I want to say. Could be you thinking this and you need to get out of that mindset, but I don't feel it is because of the other cards around, especially ending up as a Queen of Wands. It's like, it's something just come into my head. It's like, you know, when you're in a relationship and the partner sees the other partner doing really well and they don't like it and they're like, no, go back to how it used to be, please. You often see that, I think, from the documentaries that I've listened to, from ladies or people or gentlemen that lose a lot of weight suddenly and then all of a sudden they're glowing. And I feel like it's something like that, a very similar energy. Because you've got the Ten of Cups, they just can't show any love and affection towards you. See, I don't think this is as malicious as it seemed to begin with. I just think it's somebody who, yeah, you've changed, you've done something and you're shining and I don't think they like it. Eight of Wands is, I'm sorry, I'm going to let my dog out. She's whining. Come on, there you go, there's a good girl. Go on then. Good girl. Sorry about that. Peace. Right, Eight of Wands. Why do we have the Eight of Wands here, please? And thank you for Sagittarius. Lovely. Clarified by the Knight of Cups, the Two of Wands, and the Magician in reverse. This is interesting because you've got the Knight of Cups. This is about this is a romantic gesture. Something very quickly coming in. But with the Magician in reverse, it tells me you don't want it. Because the Magician is all about manifesting things that we want and working hard to achieve it. Well, there's something lovely coming in, some message, very quick message, quick communication, that for some reason you're not wanting it. I wouldn't say you're not expecting it, because I would expect to see the Page of Cups there, but with the Magician in reverse, it's like maybe you think you're not ready for it. Because the Magician is all about, you have all the tools on the table, you can do it. Maybe there's some self-doubt coming in here. But the Knight of Cups is here to assure you that there is progression, because the Two of Wands is here too. Now, this is my Should I, Shan't I card. And it's as though there's something that you are wanting to, again, move on from, or even move house. But it's a case of, oh, do I step out into that big wide world? But I'm quite comfortable where I am at the moment. I just feel there's a little bit of doubt going on there with that Eight of Wands and that Magician in reverse, and the Two of Wands. It's like maybe you're having to rethink something. And then it's the Queen of Wands as your outcome and your advice, and she's very independent too. I mean, she likes to have a relationship, but it's not top of her list. She's more focused on her. Let's have a look. Why do we have the Queen of Wands here as advice and outcome? Maybe that's your advice. Focus more on yourself. That's clarified by the Page of Pentacles. Like you're contemplating, maybe changing jobs, maybe going alone with something. And maybe that you've got a little bit of self-doubt coming in next week. Perhaps that Page of Swords might get to you. Let's have a look. Because at the same time, it could be somebody around you, that Page of Swords, saying, really? You think you can do that? You know, they can be really cutting. Just be aware of them. Why do we have the Page of Pentacles with the Queen of Wands, please? And thank you. So we've got the Four of Pentacles clarifying that. That's about financial stability. It's like this Queen of Wands is really determined to achieve that. There's some sort of focus on the finances, because look, you've got the Page of Pentacles and he's really focused on the finances here. It's also a card of learning. The Page of Pentacles is a very studious card. For some of you might have to go back to refreshing some sort of courses, or the idea of that is around you next week. And it's something you've outgrown. You've got the Knight of Wands here too, which is lovely. Now, the Knight of Wands, again, as I say, knights progress situations, and they progress. The Knight of Wands is very quick and determined and creative. And he's like, yeah, come on, let's go. Come on, let's just do it. What are you waiting for? Is that energy. Again, it's Wands again. It's your suit, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So, yeah, I think you've outgrown something and you know it. And I love this. I love this, as well as being your birthday. Right. Interesting. Let's see. I've bought these tea leaf with fortune cards, and I absolutely love them, which are very, very simple, straightforward messages on, which, as you know, if you watch me regularly, you know that's all I like, is simple, straightforward. So because there's 100, I have to split them into 2 piles. So I'm going to ask for 1 card from this pile, please and thank you. For Sagittarius. What do we need to know for Sagittarius next week? Are we coming? believe it or not, despite them being circular, they're actually really lovely to juggle. Juggle? I keep saying juggle. Shuffle. Oh, I am a bit of a clown. Juggle. Oh, sorry. Right, come on. Can I have a message for Sagittarius, please, and thank you. There it is. Wow, that's interesting. From this pile, you've got Axe. You've got forces working against you. I definitely think it's that Page of Swords trying their best to not let you progress. You've also got the Seven of Swords. It's about somebody being sneaky. Anyway, let's have a look. Thank you. And we've got Carriage. You're going through a journey that's either physical or mental. I think both for you, actually, Sagittarius. I think you're shining. I love this for you. So let me know if that resonates. As always, thank you so very much for all your lovely support and comments. And I will catch up with you next week. Have a great week, Sagittarius. Thanks for watching.